You all may be seated. Good evening, graduates, family, friends, distinguished guests, faculty, and staff. My name is Dr. Kimberly Brown, and I'm the Dean of the Roanoke campus, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to our graduation ceremony. Today's event is one that our graduates have looked forward to for quite some time now. Our graduates have been engaged in rigorous study while maintaining full-time employment and raising families. Persistence has been the key to their success. They can now say they have successfully completed their final nursing exams and are awaiting to take the NCLEX. Today, we celebrate their accomplishments and perseverance. Dear family members and friends, you have experienced secondhand the trials, tribulations, and tears that come with nursing school. Nursing is one of the most rigorous programs of study on any college campus in the United States. There is no secret to success in nursing school. Success in nursing school comes from developing strong academic skills, dedicating oneself to study, and showing up on days when motivation is low. Also, you must believe in what is possible, not what is easy. This student group particularly has demonstrated a lot of persistence and a lot of commitment to their journey, and some have endured many challenges but chose not to quit, and we are so proud of them. Now, on behalf of the Board of Directors, administration, faculty, and staff of Galen College of Nursing, I would like to welcome you to the 5th commencement of the Roanoke campus of Galen College of Nursing. Tonight, I have the honor of introducing our guest speaker, Samantha McClure. Sam joined the HCA family in 2013 as a registered nurse in cardiac progressive care at Lewis Gale Medical Center. In 2015, she moved to Lewis Gale Montgomery as an RN in the ED and later promoted to the ED clinical coordinator. In 2022, Sam began her role at Lewis Gale Pulaski as Director of Emergency Services and the EMS Liaison. She's also deeply committed to professional development. She serves as Chair and Market Lead for the hospital's Research Council and is an active member of several professional organizations. Additionally, Sam has previously taught nursing adjunct at Radford University, highlighting her dedication to research and education. Sam holds a Bachelor of Science in Nursing from Jefferson College of Health Sciences and a Master of Science in Nursing Administration from Liberty University. In 2022, she was honored with the Virginia Nurses Foundation Nurse Researcher of the Year Award. As a Pulaski County native, Sam has strong ties to the community. She's a member of the Western Virginia EMS Council ALS Training Center Advisory Board, involved with the Pulaski Coordinating Council on Domestic and Sexual Violence, and the Southwest Virginia Healthcare Coalition. Please join me in welcoming Samantha McClure, our guest speaker.
Thank you so much, Dr. Brown. Good afternoon, everyone, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, these incredible nursing graduates. I'm honored to have been asked to speak with you all. As mentioned, I'm the Chief Nursing Officer at HCA Lewis Gale Pulaski. Just 12 short years ago, I was sitting right where you are as I graduated from Jefferson right down the road. Today marks a profound milestone. You have studied tirelessly, pushed through clinicals, conquered exams, and because of all of this, you emerged stronger than few outside the field can fully understand. Some of you still have that pesky NCLEX looming in front of you, but trust me, everything you've done so far has prepared you for one final test. In celebration of joining us in the nursing field, I want to share some takeaways with you all, like a big sister telling you what high school is about to be like. First of all, it's my opinion that nursing is the last line of defense for patients. Throughout their time in nursing school, you've learned to assess, diagnose, treat, and care. but one of the most vital lessons you've learned is the importance of advocacy. You are the one pushing the medication that the doctor ordered. You are the one that takes the patient down to testing. You're the one monitoring the surgical timeout. You are what stands between the system and the patient. I want you to always remember your role in advocating for your patients. This advocacy isn't always about safety measures like mentioned above. We are the voice for the patients who cannot speak, who are in pain, who are afraid, who don't know the language, or simply don't know their rights. We advocate for better care, safer practices, and dignity at every stage of life, from birth to the end of life. We stand at the intersection of science and humanity. You are entering a profession that is not only about skill and science, but it's also about compassion, resilience, and above all else, human connection. Nursing is a science and an art. Advocacy is not always loud. Sometimes it's a quiet act of asking one more question, staying one more minute, or challenging a system that forgets that there's a person in the bed. And it's in recognizing that healthcare isn't all about biology, but about equality, access, and justice. Advocacy, like many parts of nursing, can look so different as you take on this journey. You can be at the bedside of hundreds of patients over the years. You can go on to advance your clinical knowledge, become a NP, CRNA, or midwife, improving access to care for thousands. You can become an educator and bring hundreds of nurses to the bedside of patients with knowledge and empathy. Or you can do like myself and ensure that nursing has a voice at the table in leadership and in our communities. As you begin the next chapter, not only as caregivers, but as advocates, and you find yourself in hospitals, clinics, schools, and communities, may you never forget the power that our presence, our voice, and our unwavering dedication to doing what's right has. To be a nurse is to be a voice. Second, I want to talk to you all about relationships. The relationships you build with your fellow nurses, doctors, techs, and staff are not just beneficial, but essential. Healthcare is a team sport. In the high-pressured, emotionally charged world that you are stepping into, the support of a trusted team can be the difference between life and death, burnout and balance, success and failure. Research consistently shows that coworker relationships improve patient outcomes, reduce medical errors, and lower stress among healthcare workers. And back to my remarks about advocacy, it's your job to ensure great communication is happening among the care team. So talk to each other, ask questions, share knowledge. Don't hesitate to lift someone up and let them lift you up too. And don't stop at your unit doors. Networking beyond your immediate team opens doors to mentorship, growth, and opportunity. Join your professional organizations, attend workshops, reach out to nurses in different specialties. The connections you make today will guide your career in a way you can never imagine. If I had not networked with my colleagues over the years, I wouldn't have been promoted to the level that I am now. I took on opportunities with my professional group, being the treasurer of the local ENA for years. This gave me exposure to ER nurses going through the same thing I was throughout the Roanoke and New River valleys. I took on roles as an adjunct faculty member, giving me exposure to the academic world and giving back to students. These opportunities have led me to become more successful in having the trust and respect of my colleagues, both inside and outside of my organization. This makes it possible for me to better advocate for my patients, my nurses, and my community. Because in nursing, who you know matters, not for ego or advantage, but for support, learning, and inspiration. One conversation that you have in a hallway or a conference room might lead to a specialty you fall in love with, might lead to a leadership role you hadn't considered, or simply a lifelong friendship that keeps you grounded. It's not only professionally, but personally that these relationships you build with your peers will be instrumental to you. Your peers will become your second family, the ones who understand what it's like to work a 12-hour shift, miss the holidays, or hold a patient's hand during their final moments. You will have hard days. You will cry. And let me say, never be ashamed of it. After my first code, I went into the bathroom and I cried. I came out and I told one of the more senior nurses how ashamed I was that I cried. She told me the day you stop crying in nursing is the day you should leave. I've taken that with me all these years later, as a reminder that it's okay to see the humanity in what we're doing, that these are people's lives that we are a part of. So as an ER nurse for many years, I can work a code like no one's business. But afterwards, I can stop and have emotion for the reality of what just happened in that person's life, or in the lives of the loved ones they leave behind. This is something that your significant other might not understand. Your family might not get. Your girlfriend that's a preschool teacher, she'll listen to you, but she won't know what to say. This is why it's so important to have good relationships with your fellow nurses. They understand what you're going through. They can hold space for you, and you'll have the opportunity to hold space for them. The people sitting right beside you are where this starts. I have some of the best friends from nursing school. We've never worked a day together in our lives, but I can call them and they understand. As nurses, it's critical to your success and well-being to cultivate and maintain strong relationships. Finally, in that same vein, I wish to remind you not to overlook yourselves in the daily rush of nursing care. Nursing is a profession that demands compassion, strength, resilience, and an incredible capacity to care for others, even on your most challenging of days. As nurses, we're trained to prioritize the care of our patients. We advocate for them, comfort them, and go the extra mile to ensure that they feel seen, heard, and cared for. But in doing so, it's easy to forget that we deserve the same level of care. The role of caregiver will come naturally to many of you. You'll find yourself being caregivers for your children, your grandparents, your aging parents, or a number of other loved ones outside of the job as well. That's okay, but please remember, burnout, fatigue, and emotional exhaustions are not a sign of weakness. They are a sign that you've been strong for too long without a break. And the truth is we can't pour from an empty cup. If we neglect our own health, physical, emotional, and mental, we'll eventually have nothing left to give. This means setting boundaries, asking for help, and taking time to rest. It means fueling your body with nutritious foods, finding time to move, and getting enough sleep, even when the shift is long and the day was tough. It means finding someone to talk to when you're overwhelmed and recognizing that your well-being matters just as much as the well-being of your patients and your loved ones. It's also about reconnecting with what brings you joy, whether it's spending time with your family, being in nature, reading a book, or simply sitting in silence for a few moments of peace. Find your thing. For me, it's the early morning hours. I need a few moments with a coffee cup before the stress of the day finds me, before the work emails start, before the dog needs to go out and the kids start asking what's for breakfast. When I don't take this time for myself, I'm not the best nurse, leader, or mom. So remember, taking care of yourself doesn't take away from your role as a nurse, it enhances it. You will feel strong, balanced, and supported. You will be better equipped to take care of yourself and others. You'll show up with more energy, clarity, and more heart. And while we're talking about taking care of yourself, remember to take care of nursing as well. The nurses before us could have never imagined where we are today, but they took care of the profession and got us here. So we owe it to them to keep nursing moving forward. At HCA, for several years, we've been working under the Nurse Forward strategy. In this strategy, we focus on leadership and advocacy. These are programs around how do we grow our nurses, mentor them, and bring them along with us. Clinical education. How do we support lifelong learning that's required for nursing? Dynamic care teams. As the leader of the care team, what are our strategies we're giving you to provide care to the team and the patients? In a care-first culture, where we monitor the care we give to ensure that it's top-notch, with programs like Magnet, Pathways, research, and quality measures. As you take on nursing, I want you to think about each of these pillars. What will be your commitment to leadership and advocacy? How will you pursue being a lifelong learner? How will you lead your care team? And what measures will you take to measure the care that you give every single day? I know I've warned you of some hard days ahead, but I want you to know that nursing is also rewarding. You will come home some days tired, upset, even disrespected. But other days you will come home inspired, happy, and fulfilled. You'll make that kid smile after he's gotten stitches. You'll get a dozen of cookies from the sweetest grandmother you've ever had the opportunity to take care of. You'll save a life. You'll bring a life into the world, and you'll help so many that are suffering. And you'll feel honored to be a part of their story. So take care of nursing as a profession. Every single day, in every single situation, during every interaction you have, remember that you are representing the profession. We owe that to the nurses that came before us. So today and every day moving forward, I encourage you to make a commitment to yourself and your profession. Carve out space for your own healing. Treat yourself with the same compassion and grace you so freely give to others. Hold yourself as a professional that you are and command the respect that the nursing profession deserves. Class of 2025, you are joining in one of the most trusted and vital professions in the world. As you move forward, remember, share your voice, Lean on your colleagues. Build bridges that will carry you and your patients to better and safer care. And take care of yourself and nursing will take care of you. Congratulations, nurses. The world is lucky to have you. Thank you all. Please join me in welcoming Joe Grassetti and Daphne Amos to start the presentation of the special awards.
Thank you, Sam, for their inspiring words. The first award is the Emerging Leader Award. The award is dedicated to Catherine Mershon, which personifies a standard of excellence that places her among the top leaders in the profession. She is a co-founder of our nursing program, and is currently a member of the board of directors of the Galen College of Nursing. Due to her reputation as a nursing leader and humanitarian, the Kathy Mershon Nursing Leadership Award was created to recognize a graduating student from the associate's degree program who demonstrates the personal and professional qualities of leadership, resourcefulness, innovation, and excellence. The candidate is recommended for this award by both students and faculty. The student is described as intuitive and is a role model for their peers in clinical and is going to make a fierce advocate for the nursing profession in the future. The student consistently demonstrates the initiative and drive necessary to excel in the complex and evolving world of nursing. Whether navigating challenging clinical scenarios or engaging in classroom discussions, they approach every opportunity with poise, clarity, and commitment to excellence. The recipient is Rachel Coleman. Please welcome Tanya Robertson to present the Human Touch Award.
Congratulations, Rachel. Our next award is the Human Touch Award. This award is dedicated to Dr. Marjorie Perrin, who was a dedicated nurse educator and co-founder of Galen College and a member of the board of directors until her death in 2011. The Marjorie Perrin Essence of Nursing Human Touch Award is presented to a graduating student from the RN program. This award provides an opportunity to honor Dr. Perrin's legacy of nursing compassion and to recognize a Galen nursing student who exemplifies the essence of nursing. The recipient is nominated by faculty and classmates who they feel most embodies the human touch in dealing with the patients and fellow nursing students. This student is described as caring, compassionate, and an advocate for their patients. They are always helpful and excited for new opportunities, embrace new people and opportunities to lend a hand. I don't think you guys will be at all surprised that it is our pleasure to present the Marjorie Perrin Essence of Nursing Human Touch Award to Shannon Jones. Congratulations, Shannon. Now, please welcome the program director, Pamela Lindsay, to introduce our graduates.
Good afternoon. May our Bachelor's of Science Nursing students please rise and come forward as your name is called. Ariane Perez. Jacqueline Taylor. Congratulations, and this concludes our Bachelor of Science in Nursing students. One of the most cherished traditions in nursing is penning, a rite of passage that symbolizes the transition from student to professional nurse. Each penner is a faculty member from Galen College, chosen by the ADN graduating student to signify the faculty's impact on the student's academic journey. Now, please join me in welcoming our penners, Ann Hutchins, Joe Grissetti, Julie McHugh Donahue, and Tanya Robertson. Associate of Science in Nursing students, please rise and come forward as your name is called to receive your diploma and to be penned. Kristen Atkins. Matthew Blankenship. Emma Campbell. Rachel Coleman. Shannon Dawson. Emma Ferris. Ashley Garland. Sydney Hendricks. Tiara Hughes. Jonathan Irvin. Shannon Jones. Nicole Lang. Crystal Martin Farmer. Christy Palmer. Allison Starnes. Hannah Stevens. Brittany Townley. Congratulations, graduates. This concludes our RN students. Please welcome Julie McHugh Donahue for the ceremony of lights.
Congratulations, everyone. We have a tradition in nursing education called the Ceremony of Lights. Through the Ceremony of Lights, the passing of one flame to another signifies the passing of knowledge and acceptance of the responsibilities and the rights and obligations of the nursing profession. We offer our pledge in this ceremony. Now I invite all graduates, nursing faculty, and guests who work in the nursing profession to please stand. Light your lamp. The Nightingale Pledge, named in honor of Florence Nightingale, is a statement of ethics and principles of the nursing profession. Lystra Gretter and a committee for the Farron Training School of Nurses in Detroit, Michigan, created the pledge in 1893, and it is a modified version of the Hippocratic Oath. The pledge can be found in page 2 of the commencement program. Please repeat after me. I solemnly pledge myself in the presence of this assembly.
I solemnly pledge myself in the presence of this assembly.
To practice my profession with integrity.
To practice my profession with integrity.
I will endeavor to maintain and elevate.
I will endeavor to maintain and elevate.
Nursing standards both as science and art.
Nursing standards both as science and art.
I wholeheartedly recognize the importance.
I wholeheartedly recognize the importance
of quality standard of care and of personal accountability.
of quality standards of care and personal accountability.
I will devote myself to the protection, healing, and welfare of those committed to my care.
I will devote myself to the protection, healing, and welfare of those committed to my care.
I will hold in confidence all personal matters
I will hold in confidence all personal matters
committed to my keeping and will respect the privacy of medical information.
committed to my keeping and will respect the privacy of medical information.
I accept a duty to work for the improvement of health
I accept the duty to work for the improvement of health
in the communities in which I live and work.
in the communities in which I live and work.
I will act with compassion in ethical matters,
I will act with compassion in ethical matters.
and I will not take or knowingly administer any harmful substances.
I will not take or knowingly administer any harmful substances.
I commit to interdisciplinary collaboration and lifelong learning.
I commit to interdisciplinary collaboration and lifelong learning.
I fully acknowledge the seriousness
I fully acknowledge the seriousness
of the responsibility integral to the nursing profession
of the responsibility integral to the nursing profession
and the significance of the commitments I pledge today.
and the significance of the commitments I pledge today.
Thank you. You may all be seated. Graduates, please turn off your lamps and remain standing as I welcome Dean Brown for the presentation of graduates.
Summer 2025 graduates, you have changed your life so that you can now go out and change the lives of many. I want you to turn around and face your friends and family and say thank you and give them a round of applause for their love, support, and confidence in your journey. All right, turn back to me, please. Good job. Upon recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Galen Board of Directors, I confer upon each of you the degree for which you have been recommended with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereunto. You may move your tassels from right to left, signifying completion of this step in your academic journey. You are now alumni of Galen College of Nursing, and we may now call you colleague. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight for this special ceremony, and we ask that you hang around and celebrate your graduate and have some refreshments and take some photos and continue to celebrate with us tonight. Thank you so much.